right. Welcome back, people of the internet. Wow, that's not original. To the Dark Rooms, where today, as from what I know, we'll be revisiting my personal hell that is FNaF AR.
That is correct.
This is true.
Hello, I am Psychic.
It's your boy Inky.
It's me, Ozone.
And it's underscore.
And so, yeah. Welcome
It sounds
back to
so
the Dark Rooms.
sad.
Underscore.
Welcome back
It
to the...
sounds so
It's
depressed.
so sad.
I mean, we are covering
you
a rather
okay?
we're covering a rather distressing topic today, so I don't blame you.
My dark past of those stupid videos.
As you can see,
before we go
FNaF Fazbear Entertainment dressed up an endoskeleton.
No,
with
I don't want to
flames.
hear it, Inky. I don't want to hear it.
I do. So, underscore, you have a history with FNaF AR, is that correct?
Some of my most viewed videos are FNaF AR lore videos that are so garbage. I
I
disown
think they're
them.
really
The
good.
people know what they want. They want
I
more
think-
FNaF AR theory.
Okay, listen, they do, and that's what's sad. The videos are fantastic, but the ideas presented are garbage.
The subject matter is distressing.
But I still like they're nice videos. But the
Trigger
subject
warning,
matter.
FNaF AR.
Personally, I think that those videos did so well because there aren't many theory videos on FNaF AR and people are just interested in it.
And I still have lore to do on FNaF AR, more focused on like maybe Golden Freddy and the leaked emails, not so much skins anymore though. Like
This
there's
is
still
an
a lot
improvement. This is good.
to cover. Yeah, this is an improvement. So what is there that we have to discuss about FNaF AR? The game's still going. We're
Yeah.
just kind of watching it. It's over in the corner, and we're kind of watching it
Yeah,
do
it's
stuff,
still
but
going
not
alright.
make progress.
It's trying to impress everyone. It's like, hey guys, look at my new school project, and everyone's like, shut up, FNaF AR.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. I think they're probably just trying too hard right now to make it popular.
Mm-hmm.
And they're
I think they need
trying.
to tone it down a little.
They're very tone deaf as far as what the audience wants, because they're like, hey guys,
Yeah.
look at this cool new stuff, and people are like screaming at them like, we want new characters, we want new
I
modes
agree.
or something, and they're like, did you say more skins?
Did
I
you
know it
say
sounds-
photo booth?
Did
I
you
know it
guys
sounds
say
harsh.
this big gameplay update that we've been promoting for about like a couple months now, and it turns out that it only applies to 4 characters, and
And
it is inherently makes the game worse?
I know it sounds kind of harsh, but is FNaF AR a failure?
Right now, I would say yes.
I-
Right now,
hmm.
I would say yes. It is. It's-
I'd
No, I wouldn't call it a
say so.
failure.
Okay.
What's up,
I'm-
Inky?
This is gonna be a learning episode for me because my phone can't run FNaF AR, so I don't know a
Ooh.
lot about it beyond it's like weird gameplay and like bugs and of course the skins. I'm educated on the skins at least, as you all know. But so I guess part of it could even just be like explain FNaF AR to a noob like me and where it succeeds and where it fails.
Here's a
And where-
summary.
A lot of places where it fails, apparently.
Here's a summary of just how the game starts. If you were to be able to download the game,
Let me check right now. Maybe they've added it to my device.
if you were to be able to, you'd get stuck on the loading screen
For about
Okay,
an
that's a
hour.
great start. That's a great start.
at 87%. No, not 87. It used to be 90%. They fixed
The
it. Now it's
music
more
is
like
cool
50.
though.
I love the AR soundtrack, but
I
Other
remember,
than that-
I remember when I was first downloading FNaF AR, sometimes like when it was first loading, the battery percentage would go backwards. Like it would,
What?
like the percentage would literally go backwards.
It's evolving just backwards.
I'm not even kidding.
But the game during launch was very riddled with bugs, just a ton of stuff that didn't help, and they've tried to fix some of those, and they kind of maybe have, but it hasn't been good. And this recent update, what did they add? They made fights go on a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, I forget how. I haven't played in ages.
And is that a good thing or a bad
It's a
thing?
bad
That is
thing.
not a good thing.
So
Yeah.
I've been pretty up to date. If you want me to explain, basically
Yeah,
the
you
main
go.
concept of
Well,
FNaF AR.
before we keep going, I've got some good news and bad news.
Ooh.
Bad news. I cannot get FNaF AR. It doesn't even show up on the Play Store. Good news. I can get wallpapers for Foxy and Mangle. 4.5 stars. 1
Yo,
million
Let's
downloads.
go.
You know what?
Am I going to do that?
No.
But,
But you can.
but I can do that, and that's the
It's
important
closest as
thing.
you'll get.
Yeah.
For a moment, I thought your good news was good news. I cannot get FNaF AR.
So
Bad news, I cannot get FNAF AR. Good news, I cannot get FNAF AR.
Jeez.
So basically, basically, what you do is an animatronic will appear at your location, and you get basically you use your camera and it like to see your room, and you have to spin around and use your flashlight to find where the invisible animatronic is, because they can now turn invisible.
Yep, they have
Then
cloaking.
They drank the invisibility potion.
yes,
No.
FNAF and Minecraft. Anyways, you just basically wait until they start running at you, and if they decloak when they're running at you and you zap them, you win. That's it.
Right. And I think I knew the basics sort of that, and but and it seems like a nice little quirky concept that I would try out and probably get bored of after like maybe a day or two.
Mhm.
Yep, pretty much.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't like the. Obviously, I don't like the lore implications. It's a bit out there for me. You know, cloaking Freddy man.
Okay, Freddy. If we set aside the skins, I actually think some of the lore is pretty cool and could become important, but
Yeah,
at the moment it's just kind of there.
I think it could tie into Security Reach quite a lot.
I think if you think about it for a second, because if this is like Fazbear Entertainment, I mean, it's cool that they're doing like a delivery thing, and we get to see a bit more of Fazbear Entertainment from what I've
Uh,
heard.
Let's
But
assume that this is from a lore standpoint. Let's assume that they've opened up this distribution thing
right.
to bring back some of the old characters after they've launched the VR game. Let's just assume
Right.
this is in between Help Wanted and Security Breach.
Yeah. My issue comes in where if these animatronics being delivered are attacking people, why didn't they just sort of stop?
There's money.
Because
I
you
mean,
signed
yes,
up
but
for
like
the eternal package.
if people are like full on getting like either they're fighting them off and surviving to tell the tale and get bad PR on Fazbear Entertainment, or if they just straight up die after suspiciously getting visited by a Fazbear Entertainment product, you'd think they'd kind of, you know, get some difficulties going there.
Yeah, maybe a lawsuit or two. I'm
Yeah.
assuming that they only act aggressive and they haven't killed anyone,
Yeah.
but that's also just an assumption. There's not much to go off of
What's
So
the
I've
with
heard
how
something
this
about like
actually works.
a virus. Is it this virus that's doing it to them?
They basically
Because it
did a
can't be haunted, right?
stupid. They scanned the same glitch trap circuit boards into the AR system.
Ah, so it's a bunch of glitchy boys.
Basically, he's taken over the system, and okay, this is actual lore. This is what I stand by. It's that system added Springtrap to the roster, so they started producing a bunch of Springtraps too. They
Yeah,
Good
wouldn't.
because
old,
They wouldn't just
why
send
would
out
they produce
Springtrap. Yeah,
spring traps? Yeah.
yeah.
good old William Afton going like,
Willie
yeah,
A back
I
at it
want
again.
my OC in this game, guys.
Yeah, and then
Add-
Afton was like, yeah, I want a clown costume, and I want to be purple guy again.
Return to Purple Guy.
bubbly too. I've been feeling Aztec Warrior recently.
Oh, geez, the curse skin. That they've got some weird crap going on.
You know what? Nah, I want to drown.
Yeah,
I wanna drown.
I want to drown.
I tried
Okay.
fire already, and that kind of hurt. But
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
let's. I wonder if I can
What
drown with
about
no
ice? What about ice? That would cool me off.
Ice is always
Okay.
a good move.
Is it just me, or
Leave 'em out in the
does
cold.
the piranha skin fit Plush Trap really well?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Well,
I
for the
mean,
first time in
yeah.
a while, I'm saying that a skin looks really good. And I feel like
I stand by the fact that they look good because obviously most skins look good. They
mhm,
just aren't good. They look good, but they aren't good.
they're cool in concept.
So Inky, for the do you want to real quick? Don't go on to a full rant, but just explain
Yes.
your main problem with the FNAF skins, because
Let's get to the skins a bit later because
Okay.
that's gonna. I feel like that's gonna be
Yeah,
a dedicated portion.
I just want to say that I don't really play FNAF AR at least anymore because it just completely drains my battery. Like even if I'm charging my
Oh, yeah.
phone, like
Your
it
phone
won't
can be
even
plugged
charge.
in, and it just like
It'll be
motors.
plugged in
kills-
and it'll be like 20% goes down
It kills
to
the phone
19%.
battery. Yeah, you can
Holy
hardly
crap,
play it,
that's
and that's not even
yikes.
accounting for the game's like in-game battery. which
Mhm.
if you don't have money or grind, you can't play the game.
Yeah, true. But
That just
the
sounds
thing
horribly
is,
designed.
it kind
And
of yeah.
it's designed to be
It
like
is.
you're moving around, right? So you can't just be plugged into
Yeah.
the wall.
You
But
can't.
it basically encourages you to stop playing for a bit and let it recharge or pay, which we've got FNaF microtransactions basically.
Of course.
Hmm.
Because it's a mobile game. That's how they get their money.
Is FNaF AR the new FNaF world?
Oh gosh.
No, I don't want to make that comparison. I like
The new
I like my boy FNAF World.
Okay,
FNAF
I'm
World
s-
was rushed, but it had some good stuff in it. This one has had plenty of time and is still bad.
the new awkward phase of FNaF.
Okay, yeah, in that sense, yeah.
There you go. FNaF World, yeah, I love
The
it. People give it too
transition
much
game.
crap.
Yeah.
The transition. It's just the awkward transition between Hellbound,
FNAF
which was
puberty.
great, and
I really wish I did
This-
not say that.
FNaF AR is the midlife crisis of the series.
But is Scott disappointed with it? I don't
I'm
think
not
so.
sure.
I don't
he's
think
given us
he's
much.
never commented on AR,
Yeah,
has
He,
he?
he hasn't.
I don't think he has.
Yeah, is he like even in charge of it anymore?
Does
He
he
has to
endorse
be.
it?
He has to be overseeing some of it, right? Right?
He just he's working on Security Breach, he's working on the movie. He looks over his shoulder at FNAF AR like, what the heck are they doing? Is that a piranha?
Yeah, there's just a magician There's a magician Mangle with saws.
Mangle's a snake now?
Flying swords. Oh, jeez, the serpent.
Oh,
I'm
God.
actually trying to load the game right now, and it's
Why
stuck
is he a
at
tree?
43%.
Why is he a tree?
Why is he a tree?
How did Elsa get into this game?
No.
Illumix, did you make a whole deal with Disney without telling me?
Jeez. I'm still confused on why they haven't made Chocolate Freddy and Chocolate Chica when we clearly have merch of them.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
I'm not
Did
complaining.
we not get them?
Because I
We have
don't like them.
we have Chocolate Freddy and Chocolate Chica action figures, yet they're not in the game.
What?
So they
Isn't
just
that
were
weird?
like Funko OCs, basically.
Are these the new Dark Spring traps?
Everything in FNAF AR is the new Dark Spring Trap.
But is that Funko's fault or is it FNAF? Is that Illumix's fault?
Well,
Who
you
knows?
You thought that they would have added them
They're
when
both as
Easter
bad
rolled
as each
around.
other.
You thought that they would have added Chocolate Freddy and Chica when Easter rolled around, but they just added
Yeah.
melted Chocolate Bonnie. That's it.
What?
We
That's
left him out in
it.
the sun, guys. Sorry.
Now that
Mm.
doesn't make
He
any
looks
sense
cool,
to
though.
me.
Melty. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense. Maybe they'll come in the future, but I doubt it.
Oh boy, I sure do love it when my FNAF content makes no sense.
I mean that's FNAF.
Just the way I like it. Just the way I like it.
Welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's.
Seriously.
So, what other parts of the gameplay are there before we go like completely into the skins?
Well,
Because I kind of want to review like all of them. I mean, like briefly. You know, not gonna be like another 2 hours of just me trash talking the skins. Though I will give a solid 30 minutes if possible.
So how the
I'll-
game? What's up, Ozone?
You go underscore.
No. You
No, I was gonna ask a question about
ask the question.
what the point of remnant is in the game because I don't
Oh,
really
that's a good
understand
question.
it.
I can answer that. Remnant. There used to be a camera mode that you could just like look around and collect it.
Yeah.
And you know, if you collected too much of the dark stuff, you'd get Shadow Bonnie to show up, and you have to defeat him. But you use Remnant, you add it to your endoskeletons, and it basically makes them stronger, I think. But I don't know if that actually helps. You just collect it and add it to your animatronics.
Okay, now
That's basically it.
let's talk about that for a second because I don't think that in any way can be canon. Because let's
I
think
think-
about it.
I have an
No.
idea.
The remnant's just floating around, right?
It's particles just floating around. You can collect it with whatever equipment you're using at the moment.
So we've established, I think, that in FNAF AR nobody's getting murdered. There's no dead kids. It's all the glitch trap boy.
Well,
They're just
So-
aggressive.
wasn't
So
there...
why are there just spirits roaming around? Like, are you next to a graveyard? Even so, that's not exactly how remnant has been shown to work. It's like the molten metal, not some particle in the air. So
Yeah.
I think they just went up to Scott, or maybe they didn't go up to Scott, and they just looked a little bit at the FNAF lore, maybe just saw people talking about remnant and go, we can make that a collectible, I guess. And I don't think it has much significance.
I'd like to disagree, but I want to hear from Psychic and Ozone first.
Well, I just don't know. It's such a weird. It's so weird, honestly. I just don't know.
Okay,
My main argument for it is that if you look at Remnant in the books and games, and you look at Remnant in AR, they just share a name. Like there's nothing that I can see
Yeah.
that actually links them at all. So I think it might be just a name.
what do
Like
you
they're
think,
so
Ozone?
different.
Ozone,
Yeah.
what do you think?
I just agree.
That's
I don't have
not
anything else to say.
specific. Okay, if you look in chat, I actually dropped in the new machinery piece that's in AR. This is the tech that you use to fight the
big
animatronics and collect
chunky.
remnant. And look at how old it looks and how run down.
Okay,
It
I'll be
does look
honest.
rather old.
It does look cool.
It looks really cool. I think it looks really cool.
It's
Yeah.
all right. It kind of like vaguely reminds me of the FNaF 1 monitor,
Ooh.
like very vaguely, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
So I wanna take a step further, and I wanna say that judging. Yeah, I think this is me pushing a theory here. I think this is me about to go into an epic remnant theory, if that's okay.
Okay.
I want to say that judging by all, like every piece of remnant knowledge we've gotten from everywhere, books, games, AR, all that, I want to say that judging by AR, what if remnant is mostly, and this is remnant. What if it is, and this was mostly pushed in the stitch rate. It's human emotions that, and I know people disagree with that on the point
I
that
know where you're going with this.
it doesn't involve the souls much. You know what I mean? It's tough when you in the fourth closet you think remnant.
I mean, yeah, it is a pretty direct link to the souls in the fourth closet.
What do you guys each think remnant is specifically?
Oh, that's a tough question.
That is a
really.
tough question. Like
The way I've
what's the
always seen
science
it-
of remnant?
The way I've always seen it is remnant is the glue that connects a soul to a body. So if you put it like say, so it's like the molten metal and stuff, and you infuse that with the souls, like in fourth closet, and now with that in an animatronic, the soul is bound to that object.
All right.
So similar thing with Mike. I think the Scooper machiney boy, the blueprints, if I remember correctly, so that it does inject remnant, right?
Yeah. It's
So-
meant to like scoop out
Right.
animatronic stuff and inject remnant.
Right.
Right. So if Mike's organs get scooped out and remnant gets injected in, the remnant being there allowed his soul to possess his own body, sort of like the glue metaphor that I'm going for.
Allowing him to
Correct.
That's
stay
how-
alive far after he
Yeah.
should have died.
That's
I
how I
really
see
like.
remnant.
Yeah, I really like that explanation. But as we were saying, that's just really inconsistent with the entire game series and book series and everything else.
I mean, it feels like everything's
Um,
inconsistent.
Oh yeah, obviously, but I do want to point out as well that remnant is literally just a word. Like I'm pretty sure it means like remains or something.
Mhm.
Yeah. Except
so
that now
it
we've
could
kinda-
be used in multiple contexts, but
Yeah.
I don't see why they would do that. It could be Illumix's fault again. I mean, everything
I
is
think
their
it
fault
is
these days.
personally.
Yeah.
I kind of want to expand on what Inky said, and I want to say that remnant is only the vessel to transport souls, and yeah, it can bind something to it, but a soul is not remnant, and that
Yes, I agree.
remnant is more how we got it in the stitch rate. It's more a collection of human emotion, with the strongest being agony, and I think a soul can kind of use that agony to change from maybe this kid to his little doll over there. It can transport a soul, and let's assume
Or a
remnant
large
takes
bear.
or a large bear. Let's assume remnant takes many forms as well, as in liquid metal, perhaps just a liquid, and or particles that are just floating around.
Soul.
I like to think of it as like
Emotion
another state
dust.
of matter.
Because it makes a lot more sense for remnant to be like you wouldn't just see souls floating around, but you would see human emotion floating around. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I agree that I think that's a fairly good explanation within canon. Outside of canon, in our own universe, I do think Illumix probably just tossed the name in there.
Yeah.
Too bad we can't
They-
just ask them.
We can always ask them. Are they really
No,
going to
I
answer?
said too bad we can't just ask them.
Imagine if we could, though.
Imagine they do a
Illumix
Q&A, like a Reddit
right?
AMA, and they just get flamed the whole time.
We all four go in and be like, Remnant now.
Remnant
I think
now.
Inky
Why
will
are
be
there no new
ranting about something
characters?
else.
I will be ranting about something else. Do we want to get into that, or do we have more gameplay features to talk about?
Um, basically for the attack phases, they mainly screwed it up recently with it used to be how you would zap the animatronic once and it was dead, and if you didn't zap it, it would kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Seems simple enough.
now the animatronic has a health bar, and I'm not sure. I think the player
What?
might have a health bar too. You have to zap it multiple times now, and that makes it really hard for characters like Golden Freddy, who are really complicated.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, it's pretty garbage. Actually, how would that work for Plus Trap? Because he just goes up to you. I don't know.
He just goes back. He leaves.
Wait, I forgot. I was loading the game.
Oh shoot!
It's
Let me try
still at
another
50.
day.
It's at
Wow.
50%.
I like how you've started sort of a personal demonstration in the background that we'll keep checking in on just to prove our points further.
Come on, game. I know you can do it. No, I don't. You
Do you think
can't.
maybe FNaF AR or Lumix have like just made it too complicated in general? I feel like
Yes.
maybe they could
From
have had
what-
a simpler
like-
concept and it would have worked.
From what I've heard, it sounds like everybody's complaining all over the board, but from what I've heard, it seems too simple in some areas and too complex in others.
Yeah, okay, I can agree with that.
It's mostly game mechanics being too hard, too easy, and then the glitches, and then purchasing stuff. That's the trifecta is gameplay, glitches, and purchasing.
And
Also-
it's hard to fully criticize them. Sorry, Ozone, just really quick. It's hard to fully
No,
criticize
no
them
worries.
for microtransactions because that's kind of just a practice of the
Yeah,
business in general.
They need to
but
fund a
Yeah.
game like this.
Yeah.
Of
but it
course.
still doesn't make it any less annoying.
Yeah.
How often do like difficult animatronics come up? Like, how rare are they?
Most of the really hard ones you have to buy a lure for. Like you won't find a Golden Freddy in the wild.
Right.
Whack.
You can maybe find a spring trap or something, but some animatronics
Well, I found a shiny gold Freddy.
Ozone, most of the animatronics are seasonal. Like you can't just find them. You have to use a lure.
Right.
So
I play Freddy Mongo every
So,
day.
if I don't have any, let's say, sizzling endo lures, I won't find him until they re-release him.
So would you say the game is, I guess, balanced? I don't know if that's the right word.
Balanced is no. There's nothing balanced about FNaF AR.
So wait,
I
let
don't know if
me
that's the right
let me
word.
think about this for a sec. If I understand you correctly, so you buy these lures, right?
Mm-hmm.
And do you use like real money for those?
Yes.
Okay. So then is that what like buying a skin is like? You buy the lure for it, or can you buy the skin itself?
You can buy the skin itself, or you can buy a lure and try to beat the animatronic and have a chance at getting the skin from beating it.
Wait,
So you could either
what?
buy the skin, or you could buy a chance at getting the skin, where it's not guaranteed and you may lose, and then lose that money in the process.
The chances are a lot cheaper, but the problem is, some things cost money, some things cost Faz coins. And you
That's
used
what
to,
I don't like.
you
That's what
used
I
to
don't
be
like.
able to.
Some
you
things
used
cost
to,
Fazgoo.
Faz. No, not Faz. You used to be
It's
able
your
to.
brain matter. It's all the brain matter you lose playing the
Faz
game.
coins, Faz dollars, Faz euros.
You used to be able to buy. No, you can buy Faz coins. You can earn Faz coins, and you used to be able to watch ads and get Faz coins. And I would
that's
grind
a good
ads
way.
to get skins, but then they minimized how many ads you could watch and minimized how many coins you got for watching an ad, and it's bad.
So they've been making it just generally worse, is what you're saying.
Yep, that's all there is to it.
That's not a great direction for a game to go.
Yeah. I just feel like it's not like rewarding enough. Like if you beat a Golden Freddy, you get a chance of getting his skin, right?
And you don't understand how
Yeah.
incredibly difficult it is to beat Golden Freddy.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Isn't Golden
So
Freddy like you have to beat him like 3 times? It's 3 different characters. Isn't he like
yeah,
just
that
yeah.
He has every mechanic in the game.
Jesus.
right. So
I've heard like
what I'm
nothing
saying,
about him, so he must be like
yeah,
super rare and not even.
Super
yeah,
rare,
right.
super difficult.
Ozone,
nobody likes
what
him.
you're saying, going off of what you're saying, I haven't heard a thing about Golden Freddy except when he was added and people are like, yo, it's Golden
Yeah.
Freddy, finally. So, like, if there was a big
Hold
reward for
on,
getting him,
guys,
I think
hold
I would have
on.
heard about him or something.
Flip sidekick. My dude.
I'm back.
Oh,
You
what's
good?
up?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
didn't need to say that.
Sorry.
But yeah, what I was gonna say about Golden Freddy is you work so hard and you finally beat him, and all you get is remnant.
You just get some parts in Remnant.
Like you don't
That's
get
about
an
it.
achievement, you don't get his skin, you don't get like a tick box that
His
you've
CPU.
killed Golden Freddy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And animatronics are made of 2 parts, most of them at least. The CPU and the suit.
Yeah,
And I think it's a lot harder to get the CPU. And that's what makes
right.
them act the way they do. So it's a 2-parter, and it just makes that suck even more.
So to get both, you want to try and get Golden Freddy twice or something?
You'd have to beat him as many times as it would take to get the odds to get the suit and the CPU.
Or you
just
can
buy
pay
him outright.
$100.
Or you just
And-
buy him,
and-
buy both of them outright for
yeah.
like $50.
God.
But who? Yeah, it hurts.
My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined, Illumix.
Would you like an ice
Ye-
cream?
I would like ice
I actually
cream.
had an ice cream already.
sorry,
yeah.
Faz ice cream. Sorry, Faz ice cream.
Faz ice cream. How
Faz
many
ice
Faz
cream.
coins does that cost?
Faz
From
cream?
the
No,
from the
not really.
Faz van with the Faz man.
The Faz man and the
So-
Faz van with the
So
Faz
he-
plan.
You know what? Inky? You should go on your rant about the skins. I want to hear this.
Yeah, do we want to get into this? Because
Oh,
any
yeah.
objections? Any
No
objections?
objections.
Why don't you guys open up the skin discussion and I will.
No,
and then
I'm
I
just
will-
gonna get some popcorn quick. So
So
No,
Inky, I wanna-
not yet. Don't worry. Just
I
sort
wanna
of
hear
give your
Inky.
thoughts first. I want mine to be.
I want to hear.
You know, like talk about the skins for a sec. Then I'll have a little bit of time to prepare, and then I'll go wild, and it'll be entertaining.
Okay then.
I want to hear from each of you what makes a skin good. Like what's a good skin, or what are some of your favorite skins in the game?
I like the ones that just look good, like just look kind of cool. I don't really know.
what makes a
Nice.
skin good? Ones that
What
are
makes a
good.
skin good?
If it's
Yeah.
just aesthetically pleasing, I guess.
Then,
Because like
then what are some of your favorites then?
I like the Ice Ballora because like I just think it looks really cool and it's a good way to use the character. It just being ice, well, that's a different topic altogether. Also like the cursed skins were kind of cool because they were just unique.
Or Springtrap and Serpent Mangle,
Yeah.
that Aztec style.
And the underwater bear Endo, that one was kind of cool.
Oh, the Water Boy.
Water Boy.
Remember episode
Oh
1 we
God,
mentioned the
no.
Water Boy, and Ozone had
No.
no idea what the frick.
Water boys.
That was
We
like
got more
Gumdrop
water boys
Angel.
now. We got the
Water
freaking
boy.
crusty. We got freaking crusty Toy Bonnie, and we got a little
Oh.
Piranha Man.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. So Ozone, what skins do you like?
My personal favorite. I've said this before many times, but Ringmaster Foxy probably.
Oh, yeah, he's
Um,
pretty cool.
I really love his design. The thing I think makes a good FNaF AR skin is originality, but not straying too far away from FNaF. Because I'm sure Inky's going to mention this, but there was that one Balloon Boy, that I think it was Frostbite Balloon Boy
Yeah.
or something like that,
Frostbite or Blizzard.
and
one of those.
it just isn't Balloon Boy.
It's just a
so-
snow monster.
Yeah, and that's a reason I kind of don't like the new Bear Endo, because I feel like it's not.
It's not
FNAF-y
Nendo
enough.
anymore. It's some sea creature.
Yeah, it looks more like a Cthulhu.
Fish,
Fish.
fish, man.
I'll say some of the skins I liked. There's like some of the old OG ones, like Frostbear and Shamrock. Since I did play the game upon release, some of those guys feel pretty nostalgic, actually. Like Frostbear and Shamrock. I bought so many Shamrock Freddy lures to get his skin, and he was aggressive,
Mm-hmm.
but it was really fun fighting him.
Yeah.
Uh, as for some of the more recent skins, I loved the Valentine's Day looking guys. Do you remember?
Oh yeah,
Did you
those are
see
probably some of my
Blackheart
favorites.
Bonnie and Heartsick Baby?
Ah,
I think
yes.
those
Yandere
looked
baby,
really good. Yandere
Yeah, I
Baby,
like that baby skin.
Yandere
yeah.
baby, and emo Bonnie.
Emo Bonnie, yeah, those look cool. Who else was cool? You know what?
There are a lot
That's
of people
sad,
that.
but I can't think of any other ones.
I mean, there. Are,
This just
It's
proves my point.
it's things like that with Heartsick Baby. Like it's really original and a really cool idea, and also kind of scary. Also,
And it
but
doesn't
then there's other
stray
skins that are literally just Springtrap on fire.
like
yeah.
okay, like look at how cool Baby looks in that style, and realize she hasn't strayed too far away from like how she usually looks, but we
Yeah,
still like
exactly.
that style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And then you've got Frostbite Balloon Boy, who looks like a mess and has strayed way too far out of his comfort zone.
Ice Age Baby.
No.
Ice Age
imagine,
Baby, let's
imagine
go.
that's what they like. Imagine a theoretical ice event where it just didn't stop, and they got the baby, and they just
Jeez.
like they actually just called it Ice Age Baby without realizing the connotation with the baby. from
Not
Ice Age.
oh geez, not Ice
That
Age
would have been
Baby.
hilarious. Ice Age Baby in FNaF AR.
Oh no.
Actually, that's a question we could get to before Inky does his rant. If
See, this
any
is
like
what I'm saying. You gotta get it all out.
yeah,
before
if any
Alright.
like video game or movie characters or whatever could join FNAF AR, who would it
this
be?
is a question.
What is that
Yeah.
supposed to mean?
Ultron.
If Illumix were like, oh yeah, let's team up with Nintendo and have a
Lab.
Super Mario skin.
Oh no.
Oh gosh, I would hate that so much.
Jeez.
It'd be awful.
Well, you give an example, or do you have one you'd want?
Well, no, not particular. What about they team up with Minecraft and put like a Minecraft wolf in Foxy's skin?
Oh no.
Oh,
God.
I forgot about the. No, I
I'm
totally forgot
imagining
about.
it, and I just can't.
I totally forgot about the Red Riding Hood skins.
Oh my
Yeah, a
god!
lot
is
of them
a
are
Wolf
really
Foxy.
forgettable. A lot of them are forgettable.
Yeah, and that's the problem. That like a few like Shamrock Freddy,
The VR
Frostbear,
skins.
some of the spring traps, people will remember them. Probably with Frostbear being the most prominent. But in the end, we're forgetting about a lot of these skins that we just don't care about.
Yeah. It's the ones that are either like really unique, really bad, or good in many people's eyes.
Yeah. Okay, Inky, I think it's time.
Inky, how do you feel about the FNAF AR skins?
Here we go.
Oh,
Maniacal laughter.
right, where's my popcorn gone?
Alright.
Oh no, I got Pringles instead.
Mm.
Five Nights at Freddy's. An indie horror game about haunted animatronics at a rundown pizzeria. You are trying to survive 5 nights as they relentlessly attack you. They're uncanny. Like a semblance of an era gone by. You know, the big animatronics at pizzerias. Always looked a little bit creepy, a little off. And now, they're coming to kill you. Now, fast forward a few years, 5 or 6. Things have been going great. It's a huge franchise. There's a lot of different variants and different versions of the characters. And a mobile game comes out, and everything is looking great. Except, well, not really. Well, we've been over that. And they're adding skins, and you're thinking, oh boy, it's a good thing that we aren't going to run out of any skins anytime soon, because there's tons of variants of the characters to pull from. And then Illumix said, hey kid, you want to see an American stereotype, Freddy? How about a Statue of Liberty Chica? You know, isn't that cool? How about we drown them all?
Set them
Leave
on
'em out.
fire.
Leave them out in the cold, set them on fire. Make them all play VR games for 10 hours.
VR Toy Freddy. I totally forgot about those guys.
Let's put Foxy in Chernobyl. Make them all radioactive.
Dip Springtrap
Oh my
in toxic
gosh.
waste.
Yeah, why not? And you know what? How we're gonna start all this? We're gonna start it with Green Freddy and Blue Freddy. My favorites. Green Freddy. Well, we'll give him a scarf too. We left him out in the cold a bit too long. Even though, yeah, sure, he's a separate character. Sure. We'll call it that. We'll call it a separate character for now. Yeah. So instead of, oh gosh, my computer just went to sleep. Okay, hi. So instead of taking common, well-known variants, you can even get a little creative. Add the twisted ones, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They could be fun skins, you know, the Wizards, the Phantoms. Maybe the Nightmares would be their own characters. Maybe the Fun Times would be their own characters. The Rock Stars. You have so many options for skins, and then you put them in a clown suit. You have him take a field trip to Machu Picchu, and get Aztec gear, or was that Mayan or Incan? I feel bad.
No, it's one of those.
Very separate civilizations. There should probably
All
not.
of them.
We're gonna
all of
assume
them.
it's Aztec.
And let's get them lost in the woods. Make them out of rocks. Make them out of trees. Literally, just I don't know, dip them in glue and then like toss him out in the snow and see what he brings back. It's stuff like that. It's stuff like that where it's just these are bad, and some of them, I will admit, they look visually appealing because it's a company making them. They're being made for the game. If they were like awfully like unfinished designs, they wouldn't be put in the game unless you're Frost Plush Trap. Because that's literally just blue plush trap. So really, they're just the biggest problem is that they're not FNaF. These are not characters that are still intimidating. They have been commercialized and sort of dumbed down to a point where they're like, well, what if it was Little Red Riding Hood? What if they were all emo for Valentine's Day? What if we drowned them? What if they are sea creatures? What if these animatronics with electronic components lived underwater? Let's think about that one for a second, guys. Why don't we think about that?
Nah, puzzle pieces.
Puzzle pieces.
Oh gosh, you want to talk about the puzzle pieces?
We could.
He's not done yet, I don't think.
Okay. Sorry.
You take characters like Freddy, and you give him a firework, and you go, look, he's American. Heck yeah.
Not enough guns.
What do I call this? Firework Freddy.
Not
May
enough
I-
guns.
Yeah.
May I
More
propose a
guns.
genius skin for this month?
Sure.
Gay Freddy.
Oh gosh, that would probably. I don't know how the people would react to that.
Yeah.
I think
That's what I
I
thought.
think they should have done. I think they should have done like Pride Month skins.
Pride Month, Freddy.
Yeah, Rainbow Freddy.
That would be
Imagine
interesting.
though.
But we got Springtrap.
Transgender
Let's talk about Springtrap. We had him on fire. That is probably the closest thing to source material we will ever get from FNaF AR. We had him dipped in toxic waste. He's all purple and bubbly. Okay,
Totally
maybe he's a little intimidating. Maybe he's a little cool. I don't know. I mean, it's still Springtrap at the end of the day, right? Guys, Clown Springtrap comes in. What is this? Who are you? You got Aztec Springtrap. What is happening? Does he have a spear now? Is this William Afton? I don't think so. Who are you? Where is the intimidation of Springtrap? Where is the charm of these characters? It's been lost. It's been lost to the. This is okay. This may be heresy. Hold on. Just bear with me. You know all those. Okay. So think of the FNaF AR skins. Think of those.
Okay.
Have them in your mind. Now think of all the weird, customizable, gacha life FNaF characters.
No.
Yes, I am making that
no.
comparison, and
no.
nobody can stop me.
no,
I am that
no.
dead set in this.
No, you are
They
done.
are
You
Five
are
Nights
done.
at Freddy's
You are done.
OCs.
Get 'em
FNaF
off
the
AR
stage.
is making Five Nights at Freddy's OCs. That
'em
make
off.
no sense.
I actually bought an art print from like the first year of skins, and geez, there's a lot. I forgot how many there are.
They keep churning them out, and the people want characters, and they want, I don't know, maybe I wonder what the actual reaction to like a withered Bonnie skin would be.
It would. It probably.
No, we would all freak out.
We'd be
People would
fine.
love
Exactly,
that.
because it would be something good, and they would have tried and did something and done something good, but no. Instead, we get Fishman.
I think the problem is that even if they were to do it with Bonnie right now, the hype is gone already. They don't have
Yeah,
any momentum.
they don't have any momentum, so they're gonna keep going with their deviant art, gotcha life, Five Nights at Freddy's OC characters.
I got a gotcha ad on one of my videos once.
Did you delete the channel? Because I wouldn't blame you.
How are we doing
So
on
I think-
time? How are we doing
I
on
think
time?
I'm running
41
out of
minutes.
things. I think I'm running out of things to say.
Well,
So what do you guys have in response to my tirade?
So Inky,
The
let
fans-
me get this straight. Let me get this straight. You hate skins so much, but you've never played FNaF AR.
I don't have to play FNaF AR to have eyes, Psychic.
Do you? I think that's a little unfair, Inky.
You wanna know what's unfair, Psychic? FNaF AR being unavailable for my device.
Get a
That's
new
true.
device.
I would play it. I would give it a good
The game
old
is
try.
heavy duty.
Give it a whirl.
I'd give it a whirl. I'd maybe even
I
look
think
at
you're
a
just a
skin.
poor self-entitled Generation Z, and I am done with you.
Wow. Wow.
Ozone, how could you? Is this the
Boomer
fallout?
zone.
Is this the end of the Dark Urns podcast?
No,
is
it's not.
this a boy band breaking up over FNaF AR skin?
Oh my gosh.
we got twice as far as
He's gone. Ozone has left the call. Oh my gosh. Oh,
We
he's
got
back.
twice
Okay.
as far as Happiest Day.
Oh, the reunion concert already?
The
Reunion
reunion. Wow.
concert.
Hello,
Oh,
I'm
gosh.
back.
You guys are so
Reunion
weird.
concert time, guys. We made up. We made up.
What
Yeah,
percentage?
not quite.
I
Okay,
remember
we
I
didn't-
have FNaF AR open. What
Yeah,
percentage
how's
is the
that
game at?
percentage going?
Okay, what? Take a guess. Take a guess.
52.
Anybody else?
I'll go 53.
53.
I'll go
Damn it.
54.
54. 55.
It is 55.
Dang it! Son of a...
I'm so good.
So wait, it's been like what, 10 minutes and it's gone up like 5%?
I've had this game open for half an hour and it's at 61
Are
now.
you re-downloading it or just opening it up for fun?
Just opening it.
It's so Jeez.
Oh my.
Just
Wow.
No
No.
playing FNaF AR for you.
We are really just
No.
proving the point of this video
No,
today.
Yep.
you'd think with this that like servers would be full, but who is even playing on
Yeah,
the
nobody's
server?
even playing. They're probably having server issues because they're surprised someone is trying to play their game.
Yeah.
They're like, "What?
Wanna-
Wait, our capacity.
We're not-
We're less than 1 right now. We gotta boost it up."
We're not
That's
prepared to
the
host
one.
players. We thought nobody would be coming. 68%. I remember one of my favorite things to do in the game, and this is saying a lot because there wasn't much to do, was collecting remnant. I collected so much remnant that
You're
one of my
so
animatronics has more soul energy than the Afton amalgamation.
I can just imagine Underscore just running around his house, like waving like a bug catching net, just collecting all the human emotions. Yay!
Yay!
Oh,
walks up to his
that.
family members like, "Have you been
Gi-
feeling
give
strongly
me-
about
give me the
anything
soul
lately?
energy.
Would you
Give
like
me
to
the
not feel
good.
strongly
Not the
anymore
good. Give
ever
me the
again?"
good.
You just
Punch
smack
his-
someone.
Yeah, smack someone. Give me your agony.
We're at 77.
Yeah.
Oh, it's making progress. We're proud of you, FNaF
Mhm.
AR. You're doing
We're gonna
your
end
best.
the episode. We'll end the episode when it opens.
When he
When it
starts,
opens.
we'll give him a round to play FNaF AR, and if he encounters Golden Freddy, we'll end the podcast.
Wait a second. I want to know something. I want to know
Which means
How
the podcast will go on for
many-
several hours.
how many skins are there in FNaF
Yeah,
AR?
How many are there? How many
Too
things
many.
do I?
More than
how
50.
many things do I need to put on my hit list today?
Well,
Okay.
because this is kind of related. Have you guys got any FNaF AR merch?
No.
No.
I bought an art print, and it's in a frame right next to me right now, and I really like the art print.
Yeah, I think some of it looks kind of okay. I mean,
it just
I was
showcases all the characters.
yeah, like there's a lot on there.
Oh yeah, I should count them. No, can't do that. So-
I'll look it up if you want.
The FNaF wiki says there are a total of 15 sets of distinct skins. I don't know how many skins that is though.
That's at least like 2 or 3%, right?
Well, 3 or 4, I'd say.
Let me count this, okay? I'm gonna count this.
Wait.
Alright.
No, that can't be right. That's only like 45 to 60.
Yeah, I'm gonna count this. There's so many though.
Wait, let's take our guesses. Let's take guesses.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
take
okay.
guesses and I'll count it.
I'm gonna go.
Wait. Let's define the rules. Let's say every animatronic. So Freddy is an example, and even though Frostbear's not a skin, he's an example. Every animatronic. How many animatronics are there?
Including skins?
Yeah, any animatronic you can have. How many are there?
Oh, in total.
In total.
And this
I'd
is counting
say,
skins.
Yes.
I'd say at least 80.
Really? I'm guessing a little smaller. I'm gonna say 65.
Wait. I was gonna say something like 35.
Hey, I mean, if you want to go 35,
Okay,
that's
fine.
fine. If it's
I mean,
lower,
it might be smaller than I first thought, but I feel like there's loads.
yeah. I don't think there's quite 85, but
I said 80, but
Okay,
Yeah,
so
actually-
what's everybody's guesses? I counted, and I think I
can I
got-
change or?
No.
Say what's your all final guesses?
Okay, fine.
I said
80.
I'm gonna move my guess down to like 60, or no, 55. Yeah.
Okay, I'll move mine down to 70.
Psychic.
You know what? I'll go 49.
Interesting.
It's 49.
Let's
Wait,
go! Let's go!
No, he
Psychic?
looked it up and was like,
Psychic?
"I'm gonna move it down
No,
to 49."
No, wait.
There's nowhere that says it. I had to count.
Didn't Inky say 50?
I don't know, but it is 49. I swear, there's 49
Psychic.
distinct
Wait, I
characters.
thought Inky said 50, so I was like, I'll just go 49. So I have like, anything lower, I win.
Inky. Besides, there's nowhere that says it. I had to count them all.
Oh,
It-
true.
Here,
Let me look it up. Let me look it up
So
right now.
Psychic is just insanely lucky.
Yes.
Why do you think I laughed maniacally? There's 49 distinct.
So let me
skins.
get this straight. How long has FNaF AR been out?
A year or two.
It's
Okay,
almost been
so-
2 years, I think.
Yeah, so FNaF AR has been out for like almost 2 years. There's been 49 skins, and because each one is so stupid, I thought there were 80.
Inky, if I had
Ozone is
if I had-
joining my side
If I had
slowly.
even looked up how many animatronics are in FNAF AR, guess what it says?
12.
5. I will send you guys the screenshot.
Thank
right
you,
now.
Google. Thank you, Google. Very
Thanks,
cool.
Google.
So yeah, there's no way I looked. I swear I didn't look it up. I just
Five
randomly guessed
animatronics.
49 because I thought you said 50, and I was like, I'm gonna go one lower.
2 extra batteries. Lure for 5 animatronics.
Are you sure it's just not talking about FNAF
Oh.
1?
I don't.
It's talking about the classic
package.
home invasion package
Oh.
that you can buy.
Well, I didn't even
Here-
notice that because I don't know FNAF
Well done,
AR.
Psychic.
There's Freddy, Bonnie,
Excellent.
Foxy Chica, and Balloon Boy lures in that pack. But you wouldn't need those anyways.
Ah, yes, Balloon Boy, my favorite member of the original gang.
Okay, so how about this? If y'all had to pick a favorite skin or animatronic from the game, what is your very favorite?
Ringmaster Foxy.
Inky?
Inky?
I think I remember one that you favored.
I need to look it up. I need to
Inky.
have some. I need some options presented ahead of me.
Wait a
Inky,
minute.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
never
it's
mind.
8-Bit Baby.
I mean, yes, but I've stopped sort of considering that a skin because everybody just tells me it's not a skin.
Wait,
And
why is 8-Bit Baby not on here? There may actually be 50.
Wait,
Oh.
is Shadow Bonnie on there? Because Shadow Bonnie's in the game.
Shadow Bunny's not on there. If you want to count Shadow Bunny and 8-Bit Baby, 51.
Well, then your test is rubbish.
Well, at least I got... What? I wouldn't count it.
You didn't count them all.
There's a
They're
lot
not
of
all
skins.
listed.
Let's see.
What? Wait, they actually left some out. Wait a second. Okay, we had 49. Let's count Shadow Bunny's 50. 8-Bit Baby's 51. Golden Freddy's 52. Jacko Bunny and Jacko Chica make 54.
Whack list.
At least 54 then. If you want to count mini
there's
arenas in
definitely, it's
55.
nearer to 80. It must be.
No,
I'm
it's not.
pulling up the tier list. Let's see how many there are.
I said 54. Solid answer. If you count Shadow Bonnie, 54.
Is this up to date? Is the question.
Okay, new guesses.
It is up to date. There are a bunch of water boys. So these are just
Waterboy.
skins, though. These are just the skins, and I
Yeah.
think Frostbear. Yeah,
I
and
counted
8-Bit Baby.
every single animatronic. Now, 54. So you guys were still pretty close.
Mhm.
Or
12, 24.
That's crazy.
36.
50 animatronics, and yet we still don't
There
have
are
lefty.
37 just skins. Of skins, there are 37 total.
Yeah.
So let me look over these and come to a favorite.
We've gotten so many skins, and yet no lefty. I'm so sad
Yep,
about that.
no actual characters in this game. Actually,
Just-
sorry about that, sir.
People were really excited about the toys and stuff, but like,
What about the
that's
puppet?
all, and not even the puppet. You don't get the
The
puppet.
puppet would be very cool.
It
Now,
would be
now,
very
hear me out, guys. We
Lanky
don't
boy.
add the puppet, but we add a piranha.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Alright,
if you were to
Visually, okay. So obviously, sorry, Psychic. Just gonna say my favorite real quick.
go first.
55.
So, the best skin / character for them to add post game that isn't an actual like mainline character. The best sort of bonus character is 8-Bit Baby because it's a real thing. Obviously,
It's from the minigame. It's not their OC.
it's not their OC. Of their OCs, I find the Woodland guys pretty visually appealing. Black Ice Frostbear is all right. I like just from a visual standpoint, the Ballora Ice one and the Balloon Boy Ice one is good. I like the Serpent Mangle quite a bit because I like snakes. And I guess the Piranha Plush Trap looks pretty alright. Looks pretty decent, but pretty much everything else, except maybe Easter Bonnie. Easter Bonnie is an actual thing that I feel like
He's
could
okay.
be a real Fazbear animatronic.
Yeah, they'd make
But
him.
aside from those, they all bad, very
Mm.
bad, and I don't like them.
I kind of liked Blackheart Bonnie. I do really enjoy Boulder Toy Bonnie. I think he looks pretty cool.
I like his design as well. Yeah,
And then
reminds me of Gravity Falls.
Shamrock Freddy and Frostbear are just really OG to me.
All I see in them is Green Freddy and Blue Freddy, my
Green
friend.
Freddy and Blue Freddy. I have a Blue Freddy plushie behind me. I love it.
My real
When
question
Shamrock
about
Freddy merge? What's your real question?
When Shamrock Freddy merch? What?
Yeah, when Shamrock Freddy merge?
When Shamrock
I
Freddy-
green Grass Freddy.
Grass Freddy.
It's never
Grass
coming
Freddy.
because
Okay.
you just get a green shirt and then you'll look like Shamrock Freddy.
Okay, what's your
um,
question, Ozone?
Is the game even scary?
If
Like-
you don't see it coming, it can be, but you usually know what's going to happen.
Yeah, because I don't see. I mean, some of the animatronics, some of the skins are pretty. Like you said, Boulder Toy Bonnie, and
Yeah.
I suspect Black Frost. What was it? Black Ice Frost.
Black Ice Frostbear, yeah.
But yeah, I'd say he would be pretty scary to be jump scared by. But like apart from that,
If you're just starting out the game and you don't know how it works, then you could get spooked. But if you know how the game works, you know exactly when you're dead, and then you can foresee the jump scare.
Yeah,
coming.
true,
So it's not
true.
scary.
Yeah, I don't think it's scary. Of all my times playing, I have never once been scared by it.
You've never played it.
This is true.
Jeez.
you ain't never
Yeah.
nerfed before.
Yeah, I've played some, and it's just not scary. And I don't even play anymore. Like, it's still at 79.
It's still going. How are we on time?
54 minutes.
54 minutes, yeah.
So we are sort of
Let's wrap it
wrapping up our discussion
Oh,
on,
yes,
this,
sir.
on this beautiful and amazing game that we all love and play often.
We should never talk about it again.
We're just getting this episode out of the way, basically.
Oh yeah.
No, this is part one.
No,
No. This is
Part one.
literally. This is
Right
Part
after
two
literally.
is
this,
going to
we're
be the
gonna
lore
bring-
behind every skin.
Right, yeah.
Oh my gosh, not the lore
You
behind
see,
everything.
in the year 1997, Fazbear Entertainment put on a stage production of Red Riding Hood,
I hate this.
and they
Okay,
created custom animatronics to play the characters because they were too poor to hire real actors.
I've got a
They were
discussion
too
topic.
poor, so they made a robot.
What's your
Yes.
discussion topic, Ozone?
Okay. Just to kind of end off, we've been talking a lot about how they've made a lot of mistakes in making this game, and they're probably going to continue to. What do you guys think they should have done better or can do better now to make it a better game?
In all honesty, I feel like they've dug a hole too big to get out of.
But in a
Right.
theoretical situation, what would be the ideal fixing for this game?
I have no clue. I don't have any idea on how they could fix the game.
Because in the first place, for me, it doesn't really seem like my kind of game. I played Pokemon
Yeah.
Go for like maybe a week, and then got
Same.
kind of tired of it.
I might have played Pokemon Go for an entire summer.
Yeah,
I
my
played
it
family,
quite a bit.
some of my family still plays Pokemon Go to this day.
Jeez.
And I might
think
I might
Pokemon
pick it
Go is
up
quite
again.
aesthetic.
I think I didn't want to play it at first when it first came out. Obviously, I didn't even have a phone at that point. But even if I did, I didn't really want to play it because it was just Gen 1, and Gen 1's kind of boring. You didn't hear that from me. But anyways, as
Caught
far
in
as
4K.
FNaF AR, yeah, even if I can't really comment on the gameplay, obviously, so I don't know what I would have them do better.
Yeah.
But obviously, for the skins, make them real characters. The Phantoms are a great choice.
Wizards, Lefty.
Yeah. But then again, you'd have to add the puppet for a Phantom puppet.
What would a puppet's mechanic be?
Maybe like
Lanky.
a music box thing.
Like
We have
keep
to-
it wound while you do some things like around your room.
Or something like FNAF VR Nightmare On.
Okay. Maybe.
Maybe it's sort of like Plush Trap. I mean, I don't know how a Plush Trap works in AR, but maybe it's like with the puppet, since you're trying to like get it out to shock it, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that'd be
what
a
if-
music box.
Yeah, what if it's like playing chicken with the music box?
Yeah.
Where you let it wind down to a certain point and you have to time it right or else the puppet will get
I'd
you.
enjoy that. Underscore.
Yep.
If they fixed all of the bugs in the game, do you think it would be... Well, obviously it would be better, but like... would it fix a lot of the issues that you personally have with the game? And would you enjoy it more?
It would be nice to have bug fixes, but the mechanics are still so bad that just it still wouldn't redeem it.
They need to have like a second gameplay update that's actually, a real gameplay update.
Yeah.
We found one. A real one. A gameplay update.
I wish.
All
It was
right.
in the walls. Sealed
I
up
think that's
with
it, boys.
I mean, my
Uh,
recording just hit an hour, but that's not including like the
Yay.
the first
Yeah.
part.
All
where we're
right.
just like
All right, boys.
hanging out for a little bit.
I
I
think
think we are.
we're done here.
yeah.
So,
So
hey,
if,
guess what?
If you
The game
enjoyed
loaded.
this episode.
oh, the game loaded.
Oh, the game loaded.
Hey.
Cut right now. Cut.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Wait, we gotta do an outro.
Yeah, we gotta do an outro. Thank you so much for watching this episode
Thank you
of
for
the
the
Dark Rooms
support on the
podcast.
podcast.
Yes, thank you for the support.
Love you.
Yeah, we love you so much.
Thanks for all the support. Been
Yeah.
doing really
Mhm.
cool, I think.
Mhm.
Psychic, how's it been?
Wait, let me actually check how the second episode, because we recorded this like the day.
I'll be
after the se-
posting my. I'll be posting
75
my
views,
variants.
75 views for the second episode.
75 views. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, no.
I'll post mine soon. Okay.
Thank you all for the continued support on the podcast. They're pretty fun to
Yeet.
do. And I guess
Love
that's it for
you.
this one.
All right. Let's call it a day. See you in the next
Bye-bye.
one.
All right, now it's time for Underscore to play
Bye.
FNaF AR.